Good morning, everyone. It is just a little after 8 in the morning, and it is an overcast day today. Uh, but it's a beautiful day nevertheless. It is a nice break from the heat that we have been having. Uh, Today, I would like to talk a little bit about something that uh, is quite dear to me. Now, when I was a child, I was taught after the old ways. I was taught that a man who did not work hard and contribute was not a man of honor. This is not a popular belief of today. Many people do not want to do much work. They feel entitled. They always want somebody to give to them. And the problem with this is they still feel good about themselves even though someone else is taking care of them. But at the same time, there is an awful high rate of grumpiness and anger and depression and rebellion among the youth. And when I say youth, I mean, 30 and younger kind of thing. Um, they do seem to have a serious self-esteem issue. And I believe that is because they do not have a true value of self-worth, which is to take care of yourself and others. Self-worth comes from being able to contribute. And whether a person wants to or not has no bearing on true self-worth. True self-worth actually comes from taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, taking care of others. And by taking care of others, I mean that a person who has enough to eat will not just sit there and gorge himself while his brother has nothing. A person will not, who is honorable, will not go out and spend their money and efforts on all kinds of luxuries while someone else is sick and dying. They will go and help that person. An honorable person will always help. And that person always has a high level of self-esteem, self-worth that does not break when hard times come. And so an honorable person will do everything they can to provide for their family, and they will work even harder to contribute to others. The great Manitou has instructed us to love each other and never to steal from each other. This is very straightforward. If a person takes from another person, they are stealing. That is hatred. That is not love. There is no love when harming another person, to trick and deceive, someone to gain the advantage over them. That is hate. That is stealing. To use anger and grumpiness to manipulate somebody into giving to you for not giving enough and things like that, that is still stealing. To be taken care of without contributing back is stealing. It is not honorable in any way, shape, or form. There are many people who are handicapped, though, and cannot do enough work by nature of their handicap to take care of themselves. But they do work very hard and they contribute to others. These people are the salt of the earth. They are the ones that have a legitimate reason for not being able to meet all their requirements of taking care of themselves and others, yet they are still doing it. And they never make excuses or even bring up that reason why they cannot. They just go and help as much as they can. These guys are the salt of the earth. And it is for these people that the great Manitou has asked us to help and to take care of them and to contribute to them and make sure that they have more than we have. To turn away folks like the handicapped and the infirm, the very young and the very old, the sick, the suffering, to turn away these folks is stealing. You know, Father has given us all of these things and asked us to take care of these others who really cannot take care of themselves. So to not take care of them, we are bad stewards. You know, if we did not take care of them, we are stealing from Father, since He is the one who gave us all of this to do this job. That is why we are here, to find our hearts and to build our hearts and to become like our great brethren of the past. To spend our work on the luxuries of life while others are starving, that is shameful. That is definitely going against the Great Spirit and everything that He has done for us. On the contrary, a person who does work and takes care of himself and his family and takes care of others is honorable and will find himself able to go forward with those of his honorable ancestors to live with the great Manitou in that heaven which can only be created by people like that, hardworking and caring people who take care of others. And that is what that environment is for. The servants of the great Manitou should always be honorable, setting the example of this lifestyle for all people to see the glory of our great Father. So I suppose I really would like to encourage people today, work hard and contribute, and you will find most of that selfishness will disappear and you will have a much nicer life. And just as a side note, I am looking out the window here because, you know, one of the guys is out on horseback there leading the sheep out to pasture. So it is a nice thing to see everything working so early in the morning. Anyways, have a great day, everyone.